Hello Opals users. In this short tutorial, I'd like to introduce you to a new tool called the Opals Due Date Reassignment utility. Our programmers have developed a utility enabling librarians to reassign due dates to outstanding loans. This can be especially useful when libraries must close unexpectedly for several days, weeks, or months. Prior to showing you the tool, it's very important that you adjust your closing dates prior to using the tool. Admin, preferences, and by the way, there's another video on our YouTube channel that might be a little bit more in detail on using the closing dates editor called Adding Closing Dates. I'm going to click the Closing Dates editor, and it'll come up in just a second and you'll see school closed up till the 13th of March. You will want to add all your days closed for however long you might be closed. So to do that, I'm going to click this and I see the 13th is a Friday. You do not want to include weekends. If you're closed weekends, do not add them to the list or it'll extend the loans even further. So here I have the 13th. So it's real easy to add another one. You click the dupe key, and then I don't want the 14th, that's a Saturday, so I'll just change it to the 16th. And now you'll see that school closed follows the whole list down. So I'll hit the dupe key, and let's see what the 20th is. Perfect, Friday. Don't forget to save. So you'll want to add all the closed days. If you're closed until mid-April, add them all into mid-April. If you're going to be closed beyond that, add them in. It's very important before running the utility. Okay, now I'd like to show you the utility. The Circulation tab, go down to the Due Date Reassignment option, very bottom of the Circ tab. Loan due date to reassign from. I'm going to go back a little bit, which you might have to do because you might have books that were out, say in January, went out then or whatever, and 2. And I'm going to choose, not 2029, I'm going to choose September 14th. So I'm doing from in 2, but there will be another spot where you can actually change the date again. So now you'll click the Loan Due Date Reassignment list, and you'll see that there's some overdues. They show up in red. If you do not want to extend the due date for overdues, you would choose Selected, and here you'll see a bubble comes up. Reassigns due dates only for check transactions. All reassigns due dates for all transactions. So if you'd like to freeze dry, so to speak, your overdues, you would choose Selected and then uncheck your overdues if you don't want them as part of the reassignment. If you do want them as part of the reassignment, you can just select all. Just click all and everything will be reassigned to a new due date. That's a decision you'll have to make based on if you want the overdues extended or not. Okay, so I'm going to put in a new due date. I'm going to choose all. I'm just going to do it all. And I'm putting in a new due date of September 14th. So I'm just clicking my calendar and I'll go to September 14th. That's when the books will all become due, even the overdues, because I have all selected. Then you simply click Extend Due Date. Are you sure you want to reassign the due date? Yes. And in a moment you'll see that all your due days are now September 14th, 2020. It's quite easy to use the tool. You can sort by clicking these for the author or the title or the call number. They're all sortable. And just remember, like I said earlier, to go to Admin Preferences and put all your close dates in first, except weekends if you're not open on weekends.